Ahoy, Pred. Welcome in. Before we start, I'm gonna do this for fun. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Kinda hurt. I whacked my phone and fingers on the fucking mic stand. How you doing, Pred? Get you some rest. I'm alright. Ready for some Skyrim time. Ahoy. Ahoy and welcome in. I loaded the game before the stream start, but good. When I clicked off, the game crashed, so we'll just reload. One last we left our raises the dead. We were doing some high kingery. But as it turns out, most of that fucking quest line is AI generated. So we switched to the Forgotten City. Yishin with Pred. I wonder, because Makara is compatible with this DLC, or not DLC, but this mod.
To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you will share my fate. I have spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there are only two choices. Death, or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house.
What? Cicero, how?
In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, than find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear even that will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you. And when it does, you must not listen. Altreus.
Oh, god damn it.
Dragonborn. This is not what Makara expected when we came down here. An abandoned city and a dead body hanging from a tree. What did that letter say? Poor man. It must have been so very lonely down here to drive him to this end. But surely this letter must have mentioned something else, yes? Some sort of lead we can follow?
Gummy sharks sound pretty good right about now.
The lake house? Well, if the only alternative is to hang ourselves from a tree, then you'll have to forgive Makara. But she votes for the lake house. Then we find it and we... as in Cassia's brother? The one we came down here to find? That Altreus? But how can this be? The dead man is old enough to be her grandfather. Yes, you are right. It changes nothing. For now we are trapped here, and if Altreus' note is right, the only way out is in that lake house. Lead on.
Back over here. Get the fucking key.
Looking at the Centurion gives Makara the shivers. Almost looks like it's watching her.
Little do you know. Not too far off. Open the shittiddle.
I was in your shoes once, a lifetime ago. I remember the way the lake house calls to you.
Not really. What? Not for me, I guess.
Pretty flowers.
Yeesh. Did I miss the staircase? I did. Oops. Ik hear him, it's crab.
To myself, do I want to die in here alone? Or do I want to open that door? It seems like a simple choice. And yet, in the end, death was the better option all along. Please, understand. I locked the lake house door.
No. 3,000 in taxes.
I made, and now
Economy score 60.
you ignore
Approval rating
my
61.
words and come searching for the key. Stay away. I hid that key for a reason.
Damn! Hold it, ghost boy.
You're making a mistake.
Here. Also, salmon. Got a pickle. Pickle Rick! Infantry.
Nothing to it, hmm?
Nothing to it but to do it. Oh, weird lighting. Can't I take that? There we go. Rabbit fish. Also golden red eye.
Like,
Ow. My bones.
Maroon's whiskers. Are you alright? Oh, thank goodness. When the balcony collapsed and you disappeared into the darkness, Makara feared the worst.
Lobster.
The sound your body made when you hit the ground was horrible. You are sure you are not injured? You've looked better too. Here, this one. It won't heal you, but it'll help dull the pain for a bit. Drink it. No problem. It's got a bit of a kick to it though, so maybe don't drink it. You keep your feet on the ground from now on, yes?
Yeah. Alrighty, now we are looking for Blue's Clues. Are looking for Blue's Clues. We are looking for Blue's Clues. I wonder where they are. Go to the fucking lake house. Calls. Apparently, a starfish. A sea star, as it were. Knock knock.
Odd. The way the ghost protected this place.
7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous
Makara
city,
expected-
uninhabited.
Well,
Others soon followed,
something.
heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again. for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
Then when we go back out, wow. Ow.
What has happened? What did that portal do to us?
Sploosh.
You there? Where did you come from? Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
What? Oh, I see. You're a little bit crazy. Well, you're in good company here, my friend. Lots of us weren't thinking straight when we arrived. It's the first day of last seed, I believe. I guess you hit your head pretty hard coming down the shaft, huh? It's the 194th year of the Fourth Era, of course. Look, you seem a little... you know. Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. Only the punishment here is... much, much worse. The Jarl can tell you more, and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like. Suit yourself. You'll find him at the top of this. And if you have any questions about this place, I'd talk to Brohl the Scholar. He seems to know a lot about a lot of things.
Mrs. Marion
See you around.
Smite. When the jester comes calling,
Friend, you
with his
really should
knife
be
in the
speaking
night.
not me.
Oh, apologies. This one was distracted. Makara is with you.
Yeah, I figure we'll do this quest line, and then we will work on the main quest line a little. This is going to take up a significant amount of time. However, comma.
Ah, newcomer. You should head on up. Now that's an interesting question. My thinking is that if there was a way out of here, the dwarves who built this place must have known about it. True, but we can learn all sorts of things about them from what they left behind. Inscriptions, and while I've discovered many things here, there are some. I'm most interested in the palace, above the lake. Unfortunately, it's sealed up tight. That was Nerever. And if you could find a way in there, I'm sure it would tell us a great deal about this place.
Something that I must do immediately, because it's going to take for fucking ever if I don't. Or rather, I will lose a lot of progress if I don't. That fella up there has something that I need.
New in town, huh? Better go and see the Jarl before you start. What about it? It's not for sale. Nope. The This is the only one like it in the whole city. Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, he is not wrong. He is the only one with this armor.
Powerful listener. Oh, nah. Better go and see the Jarl before you start any trouble.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Wait, where the fuck? Where did the... I may have to actually straight up... Oh wait, I can use poison. Oh well. Let me try that again, but with cut up. Let's see. I need his... There we go. That should be good.
New in town, huh? Better go and see the Jarl before you start any trouble. Bye.
Huh. So that doesn't count against their laws. Okay, I have to actively kill this man to get his armor, because his armor is necessary for the quest. I can't paralyze him, or otherwise he fucking disappears.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. We got launched. I really ought to up some of these skills because we've been doing pretty good. Also, I didn't realize you got the epic pineapple. Need a drink. How do we do this? Fuck it. Let's see if this does it.
I hoped it was
Yoink.
worth it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. We've successfully did the thing. Also, these This everything is fucking... Is it all the automatons and the everything is immortal? Because that's the bit with this quest line, is you have to actively do the quest line right and do no harm and feel nothing. Otherwise, you will get in trouble. Get out of here. But if you go in and go back out, it'll... Oh. He has to activate the spell first. You wanna activate your magic there, Jarl? Oh.
Stop this from happening.
I go back out. Go, your little fella is gonna be in the way.
How strange. It is as if nothing ever happened. As if the dwarves' law were never broken.
You there. Where did you come from?
What are you talking about? I've never met you. You're right. I was. How could you have possibly known that? Is that some kind of sorcerer? Well, I don't want any trouble. Let me get out of your way. Let's forget this happened.
Well, how do you know about our laws? I came in and immediately broke them.
Sweetheart, we'll have plenty of time to get to know each other once you've spoken with
newcomer. You should have... Well, the dwarves who built this city left inscriptions in the citadel, which translate to, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." My research leads me to believe that if a single member of our community sins, it'll trigger an event, killing us all. I believe such an event occurred some years ago, which is why Metellus found the city littered with burned corpses. But to this day, there are many questions we simply don't have answers for. How is the dwarves? And we may never know, as long as nobody attacks or steals from anybody else. Until we know more, we all need to be on our best behavior. My story? Well, that's nonsense, of course. Second, you would have to assume that the account I give you is biased heavily in my favor. And finally, my story is really much less interesting than this mysterious place. Now, well, why didn't you say so? I researched dwarven history and technology, and I'm originally from Kragenmoor in Morrowind. Any other questions? Farewell. Come back if you think of any questions.
Come back if you think of any front.
Oh, I remember the first time I met the Jarl.
Goodbye, old. Yell. Excuse me. Must meet with the Jarl. bum 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 ba da bum ba dum bum bum ba da dum ba bum bum ba da dum bum ba da.
The Jarl's waiting for you on the balcony on your left.
Oh, Cicero, why are you still floating?
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful. Oh, all right then, listener. Cicero will just carry on with what he was doing until you say otherwise.
There's a face I don't recognize. Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, what is your name? It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, here's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Luki. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city? I sent you here. I'm not sure what you mean. Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it? I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help. But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster.
It was me.
I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us? So the dwarves' lore is real, after all, just as we always suspected. But you know who broke it? Who was the culprit? Ah, that is a shame. Well, let's see. I need you to invest. You must work out who. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, I can't promise either of those things. But I will certainly do everything within my power. And of course, if you decide to stay, now what do you say? Will you help me? Thank you. If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my... Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail.
Almost walked off the edge. Cicero, you're still flying. Okay. So, there's a handful of things that are important in this quest line. That I can remember anyway. I know that you have to get all 3 or 4. It might just be 3. There's pieces of that.
That's my wife.
Working hard.
I love that one.
My story. Well, I'm from Markarth originally. Started working at Kolskegga Mines as a lad, and after a while, the Silverbloods made me
but
foreman. I was doing pretty well for myself.
There's a locked off
until
portion
someone
of the
decided to knock me
city
down the
called the
shaft into
Palace.
this place.
You have to go in there. That'll get you one of the pieces. There's another piece
Still
that
up
I
there,
just got,
suppose,
which is
though
the...
They probably think I'm long gone. But chin up, right? Meanwhile, I'm stuck down here, supervising workers to earn me keep, waiting for the day that I can get out of it. Well, I'd be lying if I said there but they seem to have an hard time grasping that somebody around here's got to work the farms, or we all starve. Gulv seems like a decent man at first, but he's got a temper on him. Once he told me he killed a man before he... Of course, down here with the dwarves law, a bad temper could land us all in a lot of trouble. I'd keep an eye on that one if I were you. I wish. Seems like dwarves designed this place to keep... Alright, well I'll see you around.
He's a friendly fella. Need to exit. Yeah, there's a full set of pristine dwarven armor, which is they just took the metal texture and erased all the blemishes, and also brightened it up a little. But there is an underground section, and the underground section is highly irradiated.
What is it? I'm sorry, what's my story? What in oblivion is your story? How dare you come in here like you own the place and expect me to explain myself to you? I don't care who you are, but pay attention. So work hard and do what I tell you, or you'll wish you died and gone to oblivion. Got it? That's more like it. Now that you know your place, you're going to... I want you to retrieve something for me. It's a helmet. One of those vigilants of Stendar had it with him when he went down into the old mine tunnel. I want you to go down there and bring it back. Now, do you have any questions? Because the Jarl boarded up the door to the tunnels and told us not to go down there, and I value my good standing with the Jarl.
You can call him a slur.
Because if you don't, you'll have made a very powerful enemy here. I'll make you regret the day you were born. Got it? You have no idea how much trouble you've just brought on yourself, you ignorant peasant. Now get out of my sight. You disgust me.
Okay. I've always been like the Paragon type. Oops. There's stairs I was supposed to take. He was not lying about those boots though. Also, that he boarded those up, and they're not all that boarded up. Yeah, once you have the full set of armor, this is the direction you're supposed to go. Oh, red fish. Oh, you know what? You know who we don't have here? Our boy.
Ah, another piece of the Dwemer armor, hmm? That is, what, 2 pieces? You are going for the full set, yes?
Yeah.
Cicero is at your service. Oh,
Yeah, you get all 4 of those. Because once... Okay. Once you go... like here. Ordinarily you'd be taking a shitload of damage right now. I'm currently on fire. But...
What is this?
Oh! Chat! I'm locking in!
But yeah.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
Yeah, there's radiation down there in the immaculate dwarven armor. Got a VHS tape. Protects you from the radiation. We gotta get the boots and the gloves. We've got the torso and the other piece. Helmet. That's the word. Boop boop boop. Boop doo doo boop boop. Boop boo doo doo boop. Boop doo doo boop boop boop.
Hello there, young lady. You look well. It's a sad one, but I don't mind. It was a good life. One day, when I was about 8, my father took. I found him. My mother passed soon after, and I took over the farm. Now I'm as good a farmer as any, and better. The raiding started before long. I'd come outside at dawn and find a few chickens missing. Next it was a cow, then 2. That was the first time in 5 generations my family started locking its doors at night. We knew the guards from White Rock. One night, when we had nothing left to steal, I took my father's axe and pulled the door open real quick. Before he knew, but there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was burned to rub. It's still burned. Well, at least I got one of the bastards. Cleaved that grin of his right in half. Anyhow, after that, I drifted some. I started, and then one day, I watched myself break into some guy's farmhouse and help myself to his things.
That orange spotted spinefoot.
I guess next thing I knew, I was looking for a place to die. Well, I'm a farmer, but the land I work isn't mine. I'm not. All I've ever wanted is to make a living by working the land. That bloody yarn. But just do me a favor. Fair enough. So you're
Me and Nerever cuddle while we watch Smack DVD. I be licking this in Waz braids like,
You there. Come over here. I'm beyond help. The potions do nothing. And Stendar, he plants these images in my head. Something terrifying. But the energy, it seeps into your
Lightly irradiated bones.
Three pieces of the armor now, yes? Should be one more for the full.
All right.
Almost there.
I don't know why, but for some reason with this quest line, if you could see it for just a flash of a second, the take prompt. There we go.
Oh, hello. Name's Castellus Vitus, military engineer of the Imperial Legion. That's odd. You don't look like an Imperial. Can't be helped, I suppose. Now, I expect you'll have questions about how this place runs. Happy to share what I've learnt. What? Ah, yes, my workshop. Well, of course, as an engineer. How complicated can it be, I thought. As it turns out, it's extremely complicated.
Ah.
You see these gleaming dwarven
Let me
busts in every room?
adjust myself to where the
Well, I think
mic
I
is
know what they
closer.
are. They all
That should help out.
connected to the pipes
I also just tend to talk quietly, so that could be it.
And I've seen these things before in other ruins, but these are different. Their eyes are glowing with blue light. Have you noticed? But whenever you see one of these things, remember, someone or something is watching everything you do, waiting for you to break the dwarves' law. Yes, well, not completely. A little. I think there's a single pipe on the top floor bringing water from outside the citadel inside. Water then trickles down from each floor to the lake. But that's not all. It seems the water flowing through these pipes causes these gears to rotate. And when that happens, the dwarves were brilliant engineers. I doubt I could hold a candle to them. Not that I would need to, with all the lights in this place. Suspicious behavior, you say? Ah, so the Jarl has found a task for you, keeping tabs on it. Well, the Citadel's mainly full of good Imperial stock. Lately, I've been wondering if the Citadel isn't haunted. I'll be damned if I know where it's coming from, but it's not Gaia next door, so who could it be but a ghost? Gods know a lot have died in here. Jarl's got me working on repairs to the Citadel. This place was built to last, but it still needs an engineer's touch every now and then. Door hinges need to be oiled, cracks need to be patched up, and that bloody water pipe in the bathroom
Ooh, more gummy
is
sharks.
constantly springing a leak. But it's a good idea to make yourself useful around here. No doubt the Jarl will make good use of your skills too, whatever those might be.
I'm good at killing shit.
Help! There's a looter coming into the city. I saw a man come down the shaft. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law.
Hey fellas, we got a job to do.
You have to stop him.
Wait.
Rah! Let me show you what a true empath is capable of.
Oh, yes, listener. With pleasure, my listener.
Why are you still swimming?
Nothing else. I'm always eager.
We bring the ball! So, are we like...
Nice Nordic armor. Healing your bones.
Done fighting now? Hoo 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 hoo! It is time!
Cicero, you gotta get in the water, homie.
It's like I don't know who you are anymore, Jimmy. Pin him down, Nerever. I'll grab his fortune before he gets the chance to retaliate. We need to keep fighting Nerever, otherwise I can't climax.
I am the leader of the Dark Brotherhood.
Nerever,
Why are there Dark Brotherhood assassins coming after me?
Do you know that in terms of interspecies compatibility, scamps are actually the most summonable and engageable Daedra for companionship? Scamps are an average of 3 feet 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle the dicks of both man and mer, and with their impressive base stats, you can be rough with one. Scamps are classified as minor Daedra, meaning they don't hold any complex social taboos. That's right, Nerever. No limits. Not to mention their regenerative abilities and high endurance.
Oh, yes,
no other
listener.
summon comes close to this level of compatibility. Also, fun fact, if you have a high enough conjuration level and a few soul gems,
Can't you
it
see
can wash
that's
the dishes
impossible?
afterwards. Scamps are literally built for human dick. Agility plus lack of a fixed
listener.
corporeal form plus summonable means it can take cock all day, all shapes and sizes, and still come for more.
Okay. I fixed him.
Nothing else? I'm always eager.
Okay. I looted all their bones. Looted all their bones. Looted all their bones. Okay. And then this one is the only one that was away. Okay. All the looters have been deboned. I think. Wait, the Warlock's note. I should have just went up instead of down. Luckily, that one is completely not necessary.
Wait, are you wearing... Strange. You're wearing the same armor as me. I mean, it's exactly the same. Get out of my face, My problem is that I'm the only one around here. I mean, everyone acts like Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling these statues are watching us? Like they're waiting for something? I don't like
Fair enough.
it.
Nerever, if you keep walking in front of me like that, I'm gonna slap your ass with such intensity that the entirety of Tamriel will feel it.
Is it over? Oh, thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Habik and I can do to help you, just ask. Oh, there's not much to tell. Not that you don't look good now. I mean, I guess that's why they've got me sweeping the floors, day in, day. Did you see anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. And why? Because Habik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are even worse. Of course. Oh. But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habik. In his shop, Firefly What would we do? Start a rebellion? No way. Alright. Quintus? No, there's no one by that name here. But if you're looking for an Imperial, I'd check the Citadel. That place is...
Granted. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, If I'm remembering correctly. That place over here has the last piece of the thing. And I don't have to worry about solving these assholes' issues. I'm also not going to worry about solving all the, or like searching all these coffins, because some of them have things, some of them do not.
Must oil mother soon. Get all the hard-to-reach places.
Eat a sweet roll. Or a carrot.
No, someone once told Makara that the cat always lands on her feet. If you don't mind, let's not test that anymore. And that rounds out the set. Try.
I am not a heavy armor wearer, but
Let's see how you look. You know, at a glance, you look like the real thing. A walking, talking dwemer. Or one with a tail, at least. Just don't go disappearing, yes? We follow then.
so many bones and ghosts.
Next.
Why your ghosts got bones? Answer me this, ghost things.
Undiagnosed, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh goodness.
Must oil mother soon. Get all the hard-to-reach places.
There's those shade guys there, but there's also this fucker.
Them shit's gonna be quaking.
Burnt horror. He is horrified. Also, for
You haven't been looking at my testicles again, right, Nerever?
visual of the armor. It's just the dwarven armor, but they made it smoother and shinier. Does not work well with my cape. Ra la la.
Amazing. Amidst all the death and destruction in this place, this little oasis still stands. You have to hand it to the Dwemer, even when growing plants underground in the dark, they knew how to build things to last.
The plants are a little overgrown.
Nerever, do you
Those are unique.
balls hang low? Do they wobble to the flow? Can you tie them in a knot?
Come on.
Can you
There we go.
tie them in a bow? And question, Nerever. Can you tie them in a knot? Possibly can you tie them? Assume the position. You know the drill and why.
Narnabas the Dead. Get shat on.
Alexia Vivek Sothis, forgive me.
Vagrant robes of major conjuring. Also unique.
Nerever, I am going to go all out. Just this one. Ouch!
Search ass pile. That's enough, you two.
Ugh, long way down from here. Watch your step, hmm? Makara thinks landing on your feet may not be enough to save you from this height.
What if I do a jackknife dive and land firmly on the ground? I can make it to the rocks. Technically speaking, I can just go and do the final quest part of this now. I might do, just for the gits and shiggles. What do we got with us? Everybody? Ooh. I'm gonna have to reset my unrelenting force because I won't be able to do damage to these little fuckers with just the me. Ow. Wait. Oh, okay.
This fight
Nice. It's better to come in the sink than to sink in the common wall. Hellos. Get their ass. Beat them until they are dead. Also helps if I don't walk into the fucking wall. A long fucking way down.
I don't mean to be that actually, kid, but dragons for most fantasy worlds have 4 legs and 2 wings. These quote-unquote dragons would be considered wyverns. Nerever don't give me that, oh, but the Elder Scrolls blah
If
blah
the
blah.
Dark Brotherhood is here, that doesn't bode well.
Every other trope is
Especially if we're
copy-paste.
trying
Even more
not to
so
break
after
the
we
dwarves'
lost Daddy
mold.
Kirkbride.
We need to find this Quintus.
Doesn't matter who's here. Also, I'm gonna save real quick, just in case. Hello, the Radiant.
And here you are. Of course,
Ouch.
to me, your memories are an open tome. To begin with, I know you are the leader of the band of murderers called... And I know you are a brazen thief, compulsively stealing from your own... I know you have harvested the souls of the Dova, hoarding them, twisting them into an unnatural weapon against your enemies. I also know you have come from the future. And why it makes no difference. You will not take it from me. You would not be so foolish as to break my law. I see the kind of person you are. My law is the only thing keeping you. I mean, my law. I made it because your kind would be incapable of order, of peace, without it. That makes me the Arbiter. I am also the founder. I discovered this site millennia ago, and the deposit of Ethereum beneath us. I laid the foundations, and I watched my children grow and learn. But they grew quarrelsome, and used their knowledge to create. So and here, well, why have you
Blah, blah,
traveled
blah.
through time to come here? What is it you seek? Ah, if only you could read my memories as I read yours. Very well. Ask your questions. 2,000 years in your terms. But time is different down here. I count time in what... You and your kind up above are number 322. You wish to be ageless, like me. In truth, time passes differently in here. It would take an eternity just to explain it. You flock here, your kind, like moths to a flame, driven by greed and the lust for power. You are warned about my law, and when you disobey, and you always disobey, you force my hand, bringing death upon yourselves. So you ask if I am the one killing your kind. And I say no. You kill yourselves. I am merely the means by which you do it. So I see. Now, state your purpose here. Your words are tainted by your sins, Dovahkiin. Yet,
slayer of the treacherous Encano. Very well. I will listen.
That one minimal thing.
Choose your next words carefully, Dovahkiin. What is it that you made worse? You admit to breaking my law. In the future, at least this explains why you traveled back in time. I warn you, tread carefully. Everything I have done here, everything I have done, has been, I thought that if I could create peace here, create order, that I could prove to the world that such a thing is possible, and they might follow. When the first of your kind disobeyed my law, I was disappointed. But I thought, if I was patient, the next wave might fare better. But that wave met the same fate, and the next wave after that. They betrayed me, and I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. But the more I failed, the more firmly I had to believe that I would be vindicated one day. But I have suspected for a long time that day would never come. And now I see it never will. There is no place for peace and order in this world. I will stop. From this point forward, your kind will be free to live how they choose, in whatever chaos and squalor they create for themselves. I will destroy this Ethereum to ensure your kind can never exploit it, and you may all return to the world of man, should you wish. But I warn you, Dovahkiin, making these changes will create a paradox in time. The events that brought you here will never
You'd be a good narrator.
place. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering with the past. Now, are you ready? Goodbye, Dovahkiin.
Your sister was like... I am returned.
Hey, you startled me there. Wait, I know you.
It wasn't me.
You're... No, that can't be right. For a moment there, I thought you were... You know, the one the statue was meant to honor.
Cassia! Oh, I completely forgot. I asked her to wait for me at the top of the lift, and... I guess I got so tied up in this place that I lost track of time.
I'd better head back up and let her know I'm alright. Hey, do you... Great. Follow me. Let's run back up, shall we? Don't want to keep my sister waiting any longer. So, you're probably wondering what I've been doing down here. I guess it's been, what, a few days? I'll be honest. I came down here looking for a haul I could unload on the next merchant I met. I just wasn't expecting to find a thriving city, and they hit.
I'm gonna put my armor back on. No, I was wearing Mirax shit. Oh, hey. I don't think I ever actually looked at that. You caught a trout.
This place is amazing. Did you know that up until about 7 years ago, they had what they called the Dwarves' Law?
Yeah, is there something you want? So, you heard about that, did you? Well, still getting used to the new Jarl. But Gulver's an alright sort. Got everybody working now, which is fair.
Then,
at least they get a good
one day,
night's sleep.
A strange woman appeared in the city out of nowhere. They say she just walked out of the lake house, like she owned the place. And a few people
Hooter.
saw her walk into this quarry.
Don't hit your ankle.
Into a field of deadly radiation. Like it was nothing. Like it hadn't killed people before her. And then, the ground started shaking. And golden statues were collapsing. And inscriptions were crumbling all over the city. All at the same time. And the sun in the ground, which used to light up the entire cavern, bursts into flame and explodes. And strangest of all, the cavern reveals up.
Hey, I recognize you. You're the one who ruined this place 7 years ago. I work in a bloody Came here to gloat, did you? Well, go on. Look at me. Working the mines like a peasant. Is that what you wanted to hear? Are you happy now?
So
Later, fucker.
The scholar goes down into the quarry to take a look. But now the whole place is empty. But all the way at the bottom, sitting alone in the darkness, is a statue of a stranger. Oddest tale I ever heard.
Wait, I know you. Oh, they got themselves a gold mine.
You're the one from the statue. I've been well, thank you very much. As a matter of fact, I went back to Solitude to rejoin the Imperial. Believe it or not, I completed 3 tours of duty, but then I took an arrow to the... well, to cut a long story short, they made me retire. So I came back here. Best city in all of Skyrim, if you ask me, now that bloody Dwarves Law's gone. You deserve a medal, but this'll have to do. Here, take this. A small token of my appreciation. You'll always be welcome here.
Oh, hey. Immaculate Dwarven Armor schematic. Now I can make them. There's so much bullshit in this game to do with the Dwarven armor. Dwarven, like, everything. Like, you'd think with the Daedric being like the base game's highest set, you'd have more to do with that. Also, soda can. I didn't even notice.
Hey, I remember you. You're back. After all this time. Can't complain, my friend. You know, not long after they executed Metellus, turns out he was behind Macy's disappearance. They made me Jarl. It was a bit of a shock, to be honest. But I guess they wanted someone who wasn't at all like Metellus. Jarl Galvar. Still sounds strange to me.
Black-spotted
And
grunt.
I guess I have you to thank for it. If you hadn't freed us from the dwarves' laws, Ulrin could never have overthrown Metellus. So, thanks. I imagine you'll be moving on soon, but you'll always be welcome here. We even kept your chambers exactly as you left them.
Welcome back, Inigo.
What do you want? Better. Now that I know I'm not big. So you might have taken down some old dwarves or whatever. But if you start any trouble here, you're going to find yourself toe-to-toe with me.
Hey, I know who you... Hello, my friend. Oh, you wouldn't believe what a difference it's made. Habik and I finally felt safe enough to have another son. He's just discovered his love for running. And fortunately, running isn't something Habik... I have no idea what you did to bring an end to the dwarves' law, but whatever it was, thank you so much.
Happy to help out.
Who's there? Wait. Dragonborn? Is that you? What is this one doing here?
You were right next to me.
This one can hardly believe it. Is it... strange? Do you... How long do you think it's been since we saw each other? Minutes? It's been years. Makara thought you were gone, that she would never see you again. You remember descending below the city, convincing that Dwemer the Arbiter to end the Dwarves' law? It would appear he sent you forward in time. There was this bright light that surrounded you, blinding. It only lasted for a moment, but when it disappeared, you were gone as well. After that, the Arbiter left, and without his energy, the energy of the Ethereum under this place, the entire city began to change. Some sections of the tunnels crumbled, the damaging energy around the Arbiter's dome dissipated, and perhaps you noticed the changes outside? Yes, and a host of other things happened as well after the Arbiter left. Most of them for the better. Most of them, yes? 7 years. You might be surprised. Today's the exact same day we first came to this city all those years ago. Incredible how different things are now. This one could ask you the same. Although, if what Brawl the Scholar told her is true, she suspects she knows the answer already. 7 long years for this one, and it was instantaneous for you, wasn't it? As Khajiit expected. In the weeks after your disappearance, Makara was convinced the Arbiter had just blinked you out of existence. Who knows what the Dwemer are capable of, yes? But Brawl did everything he could to console her. Said that if everything about our story was true, ending the Dwarves' law had merely prevented you from ever coming here in the first place. And so, because you had found this place once, you would find it again, likely on the very same day, 7 years in the future. Why Makara had been left behind, Bro was less sure about. It did not make any sense why you should have returned while Khajiit was left behind, and yet it had happened. Bro would have disagreed with you back then. He set to work trying to find his answer. Makara, on the other hand, took it more as a sign that she was still here because she was meant to do something. The extra time she had been given had a purpose. She knew not what, but... After Metellus was removed from power, Jarl Gulvar offered Makara a position on the city guard, called it the Eyes of the Jarl. Old name, yes? Like any other guard, only more behind the scenes, yes? Makara and Marius were to be its only 2 members, based on our affinity for the shadows. And so we kept watch, for a time. This one felt wrong in the role, though. If she had a purpose for being here, this was not it. But it gave her time to think, and one day the solution came to her. If this truly was years in the past, then Udasi Dro was still alive. Surely that had to be Makara's purpose, yes? To save her brother, to prevent his death. Makara resigned her position in the Eyes and returned home to Balmora to find Udasi. Even found him after a few months, but she failed. Udasi is dead, and perhaps that is the only way it was ever meant to be. It was. The year we were together was wonderful, but losing him again, it made Makara realize this purpose behind her being left in the past. It was imagined. There was no purpose. It was merely something that happened. Udasi was gone. You were gone. And Makara remained. Not immediately, no. This one returned to Skyrim, joined one of the Khajiit caravans for a few years. You know Matran, yes? She might have stayed with the caravan, if not for his words. He saw she was not happy and asked her why. And when she told him, he spoke from the heart. The winds in this land blow bitter cold, and it is easy for the chill to creep under your fur. But you do not belong out here, little one, shivering in the cold. You have another place, another purpose. If only you let them, these winds will carry you to warmer sands. And Makara knew then, this was where
Have
she was
to remember to thank
waiting for you.
the Caravaneer.
Likewise, my friend. It has been a long 7 years, and this one is happy to
Also,
see
we're
us
absolutely not going to point out the girl in the distance who is stuck in the same spot. Excuse me.
All right, let's go.
Do that later.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, stuck in position lady. Excuse me.
Thank the gods you're all right. What kept you so long?
I know. Sorry, Cass. I lost track of time again. It's just that this city is so amazing. You have to come down with me and see it for yourself. I promise. It's perfectly safe.
Well, all right. But first, let me thank our friend. Thank you so much for bringing him back. Now, I promised you a reward. This is something I always carry with me. Thanks again, my brother.
There we go.
Dire in your debt.
We must gather back our companions. Did Skeever in the water. Now we must go to, what are those ruins called? Skyhaven Temple. Okay, where's the fucking one I'm looking for? A stupid ass quest. Go to Spire. Talk to the Blades. Let them have their shitty...
You're not going to stand in our way.
RIP in bio. Little white dove emoji.
RIP in bio. Little white dove emoji. I do want to find all the... Is that the... No. Where's the Briar Heart? Where the fuck did the Briar Heart warrior go?
Khajiit smells death in this place.
I know there was one. I was looking right at it. Almost positive. Oh, whatever.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
We must be getting close. We should proceed cautiously.
What? Why did I get a level of illusion?
It was a cold day. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial. 30th of Frostfall, 171. 30 years ago. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Mede, the head of every Blades agent within the Aldmeri Dominion. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning of the end.
We'd best be careful in here.
When we get there, I'm gonna ask him about the...
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Oh great, more Nordic ruins. How original.
He says to the man, "It's not a burger, that's my wife." I love that one.
Why are you stopping?
Let's
Symbols on the floor.
Ow.
Be careful.
Oh.
Safe. Yes, I think we must be close to the entrance.
Madness is merry and merriment smite when the jester comes
Haven Temple.
Wonderful, remarkably well preserved.
Oh, if I chance to see Cat, I'll feed its corpse to my pet rat.
Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil? Amazing, eh? To be standing at the very entrance to Sky Haven Temple itself. Very good. This whole place appears to be a shrine. Ended the Akaviri blade.
Nerever, is this...
I wish he'd start talking before I press the button to enter places. Because he only talks as I'm pressing the button. He's never one to I'm missing a fire lady. Esbrin? Oh, he's lighting the fires. And gandering at the walls.
Let's kill someone.
What if I could? Unfortunately, these fuckers are required for at least a little bit.
Aldrin's Wall, I've never seen a fine example of early Second Era Kavir sculpture.
Hesper, you need information, not a lecture on art.
Yes, let's see. Look, here is Aldrin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Aldrin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their Dragon overlords, the legendary Kraken War. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the book.
You're being mad weird right now, Nerever.
The Nord Tons, masters of the voice, were arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbol. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news.
That's weird.
Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not like... We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled as the last Dragonborn contends with Aldrin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades endured, when misrule takes its place at the eighth court.
Up here somewhere there is the sword. Not this room.
Intriguing.
Yeah. Ancient history and such. In siege. There it is. Blade's shield is probably one of my favorite visual shields. I wish the 4 circles and the middle bit were very studded. Not like full-on sharp-ass long spikes like the Targe of the Blooded, but just like the... Oh goodness, ones you'd see on like a Hot Topic belt, just like the little bitty nubbins. I don't remember if I have a set of this, so I'm taking it. I also gotta remember to ask him about...
Did you need something?
High Reach, a fortress untouched by time or conquest, one of the last sanctuaries built outside the Empire's reach.
We sought refuge there once, during the first years of the Thalmor Purge. They refused, said the Accord survives by staying separate. I fear they won't be able to remain separate for long.
You're in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. I doubt the blessing's effects would last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites. May the scales of the dragonkind splinter at the touch of your arrows, and crack under the weight of your sword. That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Haven't you been paying attention to anything I've said? If we can just find out what shout the Nord or not, there's no guarantee with prophecy. Merely hope. Very good.
What do you need, Drac? If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with... The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use... Think about it. Have they tried to stop the... No. And they're... Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? The Thalmor hunted up, but we have a headquarters of a sort now. We will rebuild the blades. Thanks.
The armor looks lizardy. The shield looks dope. Simple round shield, but it's very well decorated. I like the Imperial shield because it's a kite shield. I like the...
Let's jump this motherfucker, Maya Plan.
Damn. Oh, it's dead. You are big and odorsome and not very bright.
The snack wraps are back.
Snack wraps are back.
I wonder what this new shout you need to learn does exactly. Maybe it turns dragons into sweet rolls. Devastating and embarrassing. No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment.
Had enough. Let's kill someone. Where was I going? Oh, hi Hrothgar. Talk to Argnir. He'll tell us, hey! Hold the top of the mountain. Learn a shout or two. He'll give me the clear skies, which is a really good shout, because when there's days like this, you could shout and the weather will look nice. There's already a storm call shout. Oh, great and powerful listener. He's still in the briefing room. The moot is over. You can...
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. You have learned so much already, but there are many Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your... We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo...
I went through Arcwind Point. Oh, I didn't go to the wall. Damn it.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
Don't drop the controller. You're getting a drink.
I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Open the way to your party snacks. Ooh. I'm getting hungry. Only fucking... It's almost 3.
Mother?
I don't know why I'm getting hungry, but...
Is that your voice I hear?
My brain was just like, Chex Mix would be so dope.
No, just my head playing tricks. Set his clothes alight.
Going to visit the throat goats, eh, Nerever?
I don't think the Greybeards like being called the throat goats. They do live on the throat of the world.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look.
Nerever, you have to wake up. You've been in a coma. It's 2011. We miss you. Your family misses you. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
I will grant you my understanding of the clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly.
I mean, I've been up there before.
Stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit. Keep moving. Stay focused on your goal.
Yo! Back off! Yo!
Talk to party snacks. We shall get up here to Parthenax. Technically, I could just fast travel, but we'll get up here and we'll save it and we'll call it.
Yo! Yo!
Apparently that killed the goat.
Yo!
How dare you try to hurt Nerever? They are my best friends. Only I can hurt them. Childhood is thinking beating your enemies is enough. Adulthood is realizing that they can't just lose. They must also suffer.
Yo!
Eek! Osa! Oh, you just appeared out of the rock. Oh, that's a clip.
Yo! Yo!
Ow.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax.
Hello, Mario.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? They see me as master, Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first
The Vanessa
meeting of
Teed,
two
the
of
flow
Dome.
of time.
Like we didn't know they were femboy. Supremacy.
By long tradition,
Ectomorphic twinks,
the elder
lying and
speaks
pretending they're
first.
doing the rest of us a favor. At least when the
Hear
Dunmer
my
did it, we didn't sugarcoat things.
Feel it
We
in
see
your
free farm tools,
bones.
we use free
Match
farm
it
tools.
if you are Dovahkiin. pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Gonna summon Nerever.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? I had expected you, Rhoda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
I mean, I would chat you up if I was allowed, but your boy, goodness gracious. Your boy said I was not permitted.
Yes, they are very
Bachlan
protective
Fadon.
of me. Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Pruzha, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavan, what you name throat of the world? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokrevak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknuzny Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he... The Nords of those days used... It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to... Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever. Forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Ama normative. Time flows ever onward. One, which is why I have lived here for thousands of mortal years. Tid Krent. Time. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound.
What in the... Who the...
Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Okay. We will be saving it here. And we will be picking this back up next time. That in place. And do this button. Thank you for stopping by if you did. Be sure to follow if you're new. I will be back on Monday for more Scrim. It might even... I don't know if it'll be the last episode, but we'll definitely be defleeting Alduin. So be sure to tune in. Also be sure to join the Discord down below. It's in the links. Okay, bye!